just sit down, kneel down, and or in a room or in the church or with someone that you're praying anytime, anywhere. You can just pray, because praying is just like talking to a friend, okay, closest friend or closest person. Just even you just don't ask for anything, just talk to him. Oh, how life is beautiful. Oh, how my life is blessed. Okay. Oh, how God, you are good to me. So just like that. Of course, when we're talking how to pray, okay, we'll talk about what to pray later. Maybe you want to understand, oh, what should I pray? Okay, I want to pray for my beloved, of course, but what should I pray? We come to this later, okay? We are still talking about how to pray. So when we talk about how to pray, actually we have mentioned a lot already just now. So when we're talking about how to pray, you can now you know that is it different from your thought, from your understanding? Maybe from the beginning to now, you always think that, oh, prayer is sitting down, kneeling down, or bow down your head, or hold your hands, or something like that, or starting with songs first. I cannot sing, so maybe sometimes I start hearing some song and then start my prayer. But if anytime, anywhere can be my prayer. So I seldom start with singing or start with reading, especially in my stage now, that I can pray anytime. I can talk to God for anything, and then I will pray anywhere. So I just go out. I won't take a book or the Bible, but I will just keep talking to God. When I see anything, when I come across anything, I just pray to God. I just thank God, okay? Or I just be reminded of something, someone, and then I start praying for them, okay? So so you don't need to open a Bible when you pray, right? Or to start a Bible, reading a Bible verse when you pray. But I think it's good in your early stage, because just like a kid, right? You need milk, right? You need food, right? So in your early stage, you must read the Bible from verse to verse, from book to book, better finish the whole Bible, Old Testament, New Testament. Don't skip any verse. Any verse, God can speak to you. Okay, so spend time in a steady way, okay, regular way, that finally verse by verse, and then finally you find that you finish the whole book. Actually, I took a 1 to 2 years, not in that way. Okay, day by day, I read already those verses before entering the theological school. Actually, I have already finished reading the whole OT and NT. Okay, I think, yeah, verse by verse, I have finished the whole Bible. All right. And then even just now I talk about that, when I read, I also start some start to understand with some resources, with some references, okay, in a deep analysis of the Bible verses and theology. So when I start to study theology, once again, I started reading the Bible again, and then when I start preaching, I also start preaching from verse to verse, book by book, like in this way. Okay, so I have also come across the Bible, the whole Bible, at least once, to teach from verse to verse, from book to book. I don't skip any book. Of course, you can't preach any verse. Okay, I don't skip any book. Don't skip any chapter. Okay, most of the books, most of chapters, most of verses I've come across, especially most of the main ideas in any book, in any theme of any book of the Bible. I come across it because I want my congregation to have a deep understanding of the Bible, not just I pray every day, I read every day, and then I come to the church every week. But there are still so many basic theologian ideas, or some basic Christian history they didn't know that. Okay, so I believe that how to pray, that means how to build a good relationship with God, how to understand God, how to come to God, how to give God all your inner feelings. Okay, he clearly knows about that, but you would like to come to tell him by yourself. As parents, you understand that you want your children to come to you to confess their sins, confess their mistake, or to ask you for something, or to tell you the secret, or to tell you what have they done, how they feel, or what they have come across. You want them to tell you, even you have already know that, even though they make mistake. Okay, you still want them to come to tell you. Okay, so. As parent, you know that. As wife or husband, you also know that. You or boyfriend and girlfriend, you want them to be close to you. You want them to be true to you. You want them to pour out their feeling, their thoughts to you. You want that. Though they might not do this, okay, but we can come to God and do this because they already know that. They already understand that. They already accept that. They already our God already forgive us for that. So you should come to our God, our Savior, our Jesus Christ. Not just when you have difficulty, when you have suffering. Well, you want to pray for someone, or you want to pray anytime, anywhere. Think about God, talk to God, share your feeling. Open up your feeling, open up your heart, your soul to share your feelings. How there is what to pray. Just now we have already finished on the theme of how to pray. Now we start what to pray. All right. So can you tell me what will you pray? Okay. Maybe you will pray for your beloved, your spouse, your children. And then just now you learned how to pray. Maybe before this chat, you have already known that how to pray, right? Mostly you pray every day. You pray in church. You pray in your choir room. You will reserve some time to pray. You will look up to the heaven, open up your hands, or you kneel down, or even you do fasting, right? For your prayer, okay? And maybe you have a long list of prayer items, right? You pray one by one, or you learn from others how to pray. It's most important. Maybe when people teaching you how to pray, they will focus on the gesture, the attitude, the mindset, or anything. But I focus that the relationship.